So with everything going on in the Tournament of Power and the ending of Dragon Ball Super within the next couple of weeks to the end of this month, we shall see how Super will end. And this gives us as a community, especially as a fandom as a whole, to look at the end of Super and what we want from it, coming out of it, potentially from the next movie that's coming up. Probably not in that movie, I would say, because that movie is going to be based on the origin of the Saiyans, and it's going to be all about the Saiyans, so probably not in that movie. However, something we could possibly see in the near future is another series, possibly a spin-off from Super, or just another series completely made up to where they follow either a future timeline or maybe a past timeline, who knows. However, this is going to be a video where we narrow down specifically the things that we would like to see happen once the end of Super. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and continue this video and dive into the topic we have at hand. What do we want to see, or specifically me want to see, out of the end of Dragon Ball Super? So one of the first things that comes to mind when I think of Dragon Ball Super's ending is, how will it compare to the final ending of Dragon Ball Z and the continuation known as GT? Some refer to it as Goku time, jokingly, obviously. And so, me personally, I would love to find out if there's any continuity between GT and Super, or if they should just be considered two completely different series and continuities. I mean, that's a pretty big question in my opinion that I think would be a pretty good thing for them to answer in the near future. So my next topic would probably be, where does Ultra Instinct take Goku? Where this new form that has taken him so long to reach, that has put him on this level with gods and possibly angels, we're really not sure, and we really are not sure whether or not Goku is stronger than Beerus. This is not stated to be a fact or not anywhere in the series. However, certain things could be implied, such as Topo being a god of destruction, having that transformation, and Vegeta taking him down in his new Super Saiyan Blue Ultra form. I guess that's what we're calling it now, because I think that's the name that Dragon Ball Heroes used. If that statement is incorrect, somebody can go ahead and correct me in the comment section below. I will not take any offense, and I will absolutely correct that in the future. And on top of that, Goku Ultra Instinct Omen, not even his fully awakened Ultra Instinct form, is stronger than Vegeta's new Ultra Blue form. So things like that can be applied, that okay, these guys are at least God of Destruction level. Now, from the manga specifically, we have proof that the God of Destruction's power levels are different and unique to each individual God of Destruction. They are not all the same across the board, and Beerus is probably seen as one of the higher strength levels of God of Destructions. So we really want to know the answer to the true question, and one of the things, and not really the main thing, that even started Dragon Ball Super: can Goku surpass Beerus? Or further yet, has he already surpassed Beerus? Has the level that Jiren and Goku been put on surpassed the level of Beerus, the God of Destruction? Now remember, all of the gods have been trying to unlock this form of Ultra Instinct. Goku just unlocked it in about 20 minutes. So take that in consideration when you think about things to expect from the future, when you think of things that Goku should be able to do. So we already know Goku won't be a God of Destruction, because that's not what he wants to do. He's a fighter, he's born to fight, he loves to fight. attached to those responsibilities of a god of destruction. He can't just fight and do whatever he wants. He has to destroy. He has a job to do. He doesn't want to do that. That's not Goku. So one of the things that I would love to see is the future that him and Oob have. Imagine if Goku time, otherwise known as GT, was sort of not removed from the history books, however just put on the side, and we created this new story with Goku and Oob, and Goku now has Ultra Instinct. However, he has to teach Oob, this Earthling with unbelievable amounts of potential. He's the reincarnation of Majin Buu. He's gonna get training. Majin Buu could keep up with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I think it would be very interesting if we could see Goku train this Oob and get him to a level not beyond gods per se, but I feel like Oob could get to a level very, very, very close to the gods, almost like I hate to say this, but Kefla, if you want to count her as one character, almost like Kefla, where he's very close to reaching that status, but he's not quite there yet. So really, that's one of the things that I would love to see out of Goku's character from the end of Super. And lastly, one of the points that I wanted to cover from the things that I would love to see from the end of Super, or things that to come from the end of Super, is whatever Frieza's wish is, because let's face it, Frieza's gonna win this tournament of power. Alright, that's just what I believe. That's if if you're in the audience and you do not believe that, I'm not sure what you're thinking. Just saying. I mean, that's what's gonna happen, guys. Come on. So with Frieza winning this tournament of power, what is his wish gonna be? These guys are gonna have to cram all of this within these last 2 episodes, and I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get every piece of material that they want into these last 2 episodes, because that's a lot of content, and they're gonna have to put a lot of things together to appease everybody, me especially, because I really want to see Frieza make use of this wish. I want to see where this takes the Dragon Ball world. I mean, imagine if Frieza comes back to life. Imagine what you can do with that. I would be so baffled if we found out that Frieza actually wished himself back to life, but he's not going to attack Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, anybody like that. That's on another level. Or imagine if he wished himself to be a god of destruction. In that sense, he could go to any other universe, or well, the other universes will be destroyed at this point, so it really doesn't even matter. If he wants to be a god of destruction, it'll probably have to be of Universe 7. It could be one of the other 4 universes that are not in the Tournament of Power. However, I just don't see that happening. That's not a very Toriyama thing to do, in my opinion. So what I want to see from Frieza is, where does this wish take him? I mean, I don't know what they expect to do with Frieza in this little amount of time and show off any kind of character development or another enemy, or I mean, they can't leave it at a cliffhanger. The series is coming to an end. I mean, that's what they have to put this all to a closure, and I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do it in an effective manner. And so this is possibly going to leave me feeling a bit disappointed, possibly, because there's so many things that we want from Frieza, me specifically, from the ending of Super, that we could go in many directions with, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that, unfortunately. But just as a recap, these are all the things that overall I would love to see from the end of Dragon Ball Super. I'm not sure if we're going to see all of them. I doubt we will see all of them. However, this is just an opinion-based video where I give my own opinions, and I give what I would love to see myself from the end of Super. So, with that being said, thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, I very much appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'm trying to post content at least every other day about Dragon Ball Super gameplay videos. I do live streams. I do everything. I do whatever you guys ask for me. So, yeah. Thank you very much. Until next time, see you later, guys.